Drop their knees makes me feel right. And now we making out that money. How we break it down, getting all that high. Creating all that high. Creating all that high. Creating all that high. Right now, we writing rhymes for nickels and dimes. Just take what's hanging out of your desk so we can go for a ride. Watch smoke rise as I blow the blunt away from my lips. You know you're hypnotized, my gun now when you're swinging them hips. Ain't no surprise, you're still flying high, like all the time. Everything alright, just watch as I shine. Let the baseline bumping like this. I walked up to the door, it's like, excuse me, miss, could you help me for a second while I roll up this spliff? She took me up to her room and went down in my steps. She went down in my steps. She went down in my steps. This guitar sound makes out my nights. Drop their knees makes me feel right. And now we making out that money. How we break it down, creating all that high. Creating all that high. Creating all that high. Creating all that high. Right now, she's running down. Now she's running down. Now she's running down. Now she's running creating all that high. Creating all that high. Creating all that high.
Keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? First you're gonna get these style, East Coast, West Coast, you know what I'm saying? You know we go straight up.
This genre dub specialist. But scientists are dub players.
I make hits, not the public. I tell the DJs what to do. Understand?
What you should want?
From the Stash, highly uncensored.
Hey,
What up?
what's up, gentlemen? Good to see you, boys.
How y'all
Can't
doing?
see. I
I'm
can't
doing
see you.
fantastic. Can't see you. Take your sunglasses off.
No, fuck that, dude. I look cool.
You Ravi too.
You look cool, man. What's up, Chris? Why don't you look cool?
Sunglasses
He's like,
aren't around here.
Sunglasses
Not
in the
at arm's
afternoon,
reach.
sunglasses in the evening. We're celebrating, boys.
Yeah, we wear our sunglasses at night.
The end of an era. The end of an era. And it was a great time. It was a great thing, man. But the finale is tonight. From the Stash. Highly educational.
Mhm.
News. I don't even have
Last
to
show we'll
chat
be doing
about it. I don't
for
even
'em.
know what you guys
Yeah.
are saying. Yeah, dude, maybe.
Maybe.
We honestly don't know. That's one thing is for us, it's what you guys want to see. That's how I feel. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think maybe the people decide more if we want to do it?
Nope.
I agree.
No, man, I'm
Voting,
totally down, man. Totally down. Smoke a lot of Potamus says, glad to see Pigeons has safely made it back to the coop. Yes, thank you, dude. Thank you very much. I am home. I'm home, and it feels great.
Yes.
B Wild says,
yes.
congratulations, Mr. Grow It.
Oh, thank you.
You made it through a whole
Right.
series with Robin Pigeons. How does it feel?
You did it, dude. Congrats, brother. That's what we're celebrating. That's why we went out to Vegas. We got all dressed up nice to celebrate a whole season, whole series potentially with us. Hey, Chris happened to fucking get married or something. I don't know, but primarily, it was an amazing
Yeah.
time, man.
Got married and you guys were there, and that was incredible for you to just meet all my family and just hang out. The vibe was right. Weather was great. We lucked out. Usually it's really windy this time of year in Vegas, and it wasn't that bad. Sunshine in the 70s degrees Fahrenheit. Couldn't have been a better day. Our dream wedding. So we're so thankful that you guys came, and it was awesome. And it doesn't feel much different actually being married versus not being married. And maybe that's, I think one of you guys had said that in a past conversation we had, is everything's kind of already kind of set in place as far as our lives. We live together, we have a kid together, and we're just continuing on from here. So, but yeah, really happy that we're able to tie the knot. I'm glad that you guys were able to be there for it.
Yeah, dude, it was a monumental moment in our history and clearly your history, man. To be able to be a part of it was really cool, dude.
I
Definitely
actually
special.
go ahead,
When
Chris.
I was looking at the venue, there's this like upstairs area where the guys get ready, and these guys got ready with me and everything. We had a photographer there. We did a little photo shoot, and there's this balcony. And when I was first viewing this place, I'm like, perfect, a smoking balcony. So, um, we had blunts up on top of that balcony throughout the night. Me, I couldn't exceed that much. I had one blunt. These guys were just blunt after blunt as usual, I'm sure, but it was a perfect smoking spot.
Yeah, I didn't smoke as many as I would have liked. I felt like it wasn't the vibe when the place started filling up. I was like, a lot of older people here looking at me like, who the hell is that? And it just didn't make sense. So I was like, you know what, we'll tone it down, wait till everybody's drinking, and then I'll get to token. And we finally got you out at the end of it. We were able to smoke part of a blunt to celebrate, being locked down. We were gonna smoke down. Only made sense.
Dude, it was epic. It was so much fun, man. It was so much fun. It was an absolute blessing to meet your family. Your family are real ones. I love how we kind of thought nobody knew who we were, but
Yeah.
every single person knew exactly who we were. The two
They were
dudes
like
that
waiting for
didn't
us to
quite
talk.
fit in. Yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
was. Yep, that's how it was.
Like, yeah, we
They're
didn't
like,
want to say anything. We know. I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah, and everybody was so nice and so welcoming, and it was an absolute pleasure. So thanks for the invite, dude. And then I brought my whole family too. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that we got to spend it all together with you guys. So that was awesome.
I was out there cutting a rug with Lil P. We were
Oh,
getting
I
it.
saw you guys breaking it down.
We were killing it. But then we were playing a lot of hacky sack. We brought that.
Mhm.
Got down.
In
It was
suited
good.
up, suited up,
Suited up
dress
hacky
shoes.
sack. Yep.
Yeah, baby.
We had
Yeah.
other Chris. We've got a lot of Chris's we know.
Mhm.
Shout out to Happy Hydro, man. Chris from Happy Hydro and his wife. Great people. We were able to kick it and play hacky sack and smoke a lot. Actually came back to smoke afterwards. It's good. It's funny beforehand, he was like, I shouldn't smoke. I'm going to be too high. He's like, during the wedding and shit. And he's like, fuck, I did. I got really baked. I was like, it's perfect. It's perfect. That was the point.
I took one video throughout the whole night, I think, and I don't know if we can get it up close here.
Yeah.
Zoom in. If this is going to show or not. You can see Rob getting down. We got
I was good.
P getting down on the dance floor too.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
tore it up.
dude.
And
That's
we weren't
dope.
even the ones dancing the most, dude. There was
But
there was
those
there was
kids,
some
bro. There was a
little
little
ones
kid
down there
there break
break
dancing, turning
dancing.
on the floor.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
dude.
epic. Yeah, epic. That's where the vibes were for sure.
100% dance floor. Dance floor
Yep.
was the vibes. As much
Yep.
as I wasn't stoked on the DJ, I thought I could have done better. Thought you should have asked me. You know me as he's like Rob's the DJ, of course. No real DJ experience per se, but he could plug in his phone.
The thing is like
you fucking shit.
We didn't have a choice over that DJ, unfortunately. We would have went
No.
with my
Venue DJ.
brother-in-law, but
the venue
you,
does
you
it.
book the venue comes with the DJ. There's no negotiation in that.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh,
Dude,
well.
I'm telling
That's
you,
why he keeps his job.
like the first 3 quarters was great. Like when we were sitting down, we're
All
listening
the
to the
old school
90s.
shit, like the
Yep.
classic stuff.
Yep.
Like,
We
yeah,
were listening to the
he's
80s,
a
the
good wedding
90s
DJ.
shit.
He's a good wedding DJ.
That
I've
was
got down for that.
fantastic. The moment that it was time to
It's time to turn
dance.
up. He didn't know what to do.
It was like we'd get a little bit of John, followed by some John Party. And then it would be like, and I'm a country dude too, but it's like it's hard to dance to that
We're
one,
out there vibing and also
little Celine Dion hitting it. I was
Yeah.
just like, ooh, where was the Celine Dion during supper? But
Where
anyways,
was that when we were eating? I like to eat to Celine.
yeah, I eat to Celine all the time,
Always.
dude.
But
for
it
real.
was a moment that again, man, the only 2 weddings that I've really been to that I was a part of was Trey's wedding and Chris's wedding. So they were monumental moments for me. That was just like to see my dog, to give his hand up to another person. You know,
Mhm.
it was amazing, man. Had a great time.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Hell
old
yeah.
news. That's
What
old
is that?
news.
It's
That
done
was
with
last
now. He's
week.
locked down. No ball and chain.
Moving on. Moving. I know it was good. Dude, I'm telling you, I also took a trek through America. P
Yes.
went international, dude. And wow, man, 8 states in 7 days. I drove every mile, and it was beautiful, dude. I ran into ICANN THC. Just happened to find him. He was just hitchhiking on the side of the road. I was like, dude, you need a ride? No, I'm just playing. And I ran into Strange Show, and I hung out with Matt and Nick. We just talked shit for like 4 hours straight. It was awesome. And then ran into Dude Gross. If you guys were tuned in yesterday on the
Judith
Dude Gross
Gross.
show, I might have made an appearance on the Epi yesterday. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I showed it to Scotty because Scotty was like, yeah, show up around 2 o'clock. I was like, okay, that's perfect. I'm coming. Showed up at 2. They were still recording. I open up the door and they're recording. I was like, oh, hello. Hello, guys. So yeah, it was epic. And Scott, all the boys, Scotty, ICANN, Strange Show, just really showing the Birdman a good time, man. And America in general, you're beautiful. Your people are
Thank you.
wonderful. And I was very, very, very welcomed.
Oh yeah, that bird flew south,
Yeah.
did his thing. Yeah,
Montana.
I never in a million years would have driven that long of a trip, man. But it was an epic family trip.
I encourage you guys to take the trip, especially Chris. In
Endeavor.
between Salt Lake City and Vegas, that's a 6-hour trip. I have no idea why you'd find yourself in Salt Lake City. However, that trip it's epic, dude. I've seen a lot of the my country and your country, but that route in particular was it just really made you feel very humbled as an individual, because we are insignificant in the grand scheme of things, and it was just very humbling and beautiful.
Yeah, it is
Oh, yeah.
beautiful up there. I've driven up far up as Zion's Natural Park, and
Hmm.
that's been
Stop it.
between Vegas and Salt Lake. And so that's the furthest up I've gone. But yeah, I heard going up even more is better. But Utah is one of those states that a lot of people don't like to visit. And I think you had an encounter there that wasn't very good. Is that right?
Yeah, dude, I just realized that Salt Lake City is not the place to run out of weed, because I had a supply all the way down, and then I ran out 6 hours from your place. And I was just like, oh, what am I going to do? Tried to go to a dispensary, quote unquote, a pharmacy in Utah. They're just got to make themselves a little different. But yeah, no bueno. They wouldn't help out a patient with all my paperwork, because I made sure to bring paperwork, because if I was going to get pulled over by the state troopers anywhere, I at least wanted to have the defense of having having my prescription and my paperwork. So they didn't accept it. I bet you law enforcement might have, but the fucking dispensary wouldn't. So anyways, is what it is. Is what it is.
Yeah.
But shout out to Wildfire Organics in Bozeman, Montana. That place showed me some fire product, had some great live rosin from them. It was awesome. And it was a wicked trip. So yeah. Shout out America, man.
Oh yeah, America's pretty cool sometimes. Not
It is
always,
pretty cool.
but sometimes. The nature is for always.
And the people.
Nature
The
never
people were
changes.
pretty good.
Yeah, some of the people.
Some of the
For
people.
sure.
You know what? We got a lot of assholes up here too. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is. But I didn't get any single vibes. No bad vibes.
No single vibes. Everybody
No
was a
single
couple.
bad
Everybody where I went, it was fucking no single vibes out there. Everybody was
It's
happy
great.
and married.
Mhm.
Shout out to AC Infinity in the chat. I see somebody asking about a sale over on YouTube. Tune in tonight. We're gonna be dropping the news on the 420 sale. It's gonna be a banger. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Banger. Also, there's a
Sweet.
giveaway. Chris dropped
I
a
see that.
thing right there. There's a giveaway. There's some cool shit, Mr. Growitt. Can you fill the people in?
Yeah, we're doing Stash Blend worldwide. There's 3 different prizes. One of them's a Vegas Stash Blend worldwide, so anybody can enter in that one. All you have to do is click the link and then enter in your email address. And then there's another couple of ways to enter. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on X, formerly Twitter. Tweet out a message or post out a message on
X
X,
out.
whatever you want to call it. It's no longer tweet, right? Also have a freeze pipe tornado bong. This is actually a bong that I've had in my possession for years now, and I never used it. It's just been in the box collecting dust. I'm like, you know what? I'm giving it away. Brand new.
Not brought to you by them. And I hear Pigeons is a little quiet, Quick says. Link, if you can crank that soldier boy a little.
Here's a test.
Brand new
1, 2.
in box. This thing's pretty cool. And yeah, one of you guys are going to win that. And then I have a little mystery box. It's got a whole bunch of randomness in there. Some
Stash
He
Blend
meant to say
condoms.
genetics.
Let me bust
You
this
cut out
open
there
real
just a
quick. We've got everything from got the new glow on the dark common culture scissors. We've got a trellis net. We've got a bag by Fos. We've got a some Seedsman bags. Those Grove bags, those Turplock bags are in there. Some marker pen by Seedsman. Grinder. Genetics Chillito GF3. We've got Black Sunday crossed with mince. And I don't know who this is. I don't know who the breeder is on. That was gifted to me, an extra one. So I figured I'd give that away. And there's some other things in here. I won't name off everything, but just a little something, something. Figured I'd give that away to folks that like some genetics, little extra things.
That's America only, correct?
USA only for the mystery box and the freeze pipe bong.
What about putting some sunglasses in that motherfucker?
Yeah, I'll put a thing of sunglasses in there too.
From the
Absolutely.
stash, exclusive. These gotta be if you got these, you got lucky in a giveaway, or you were in person with us in Vegas. It's the only way you got these.
I'll throw
Yeah,
one
it's
of
a
those
pretty
in
cool
there
one,
for
man. I
sure.
like that. Canadian boys, we got Stash Blend pimping all over the world. You guys can get Stash Blend up there exclusively from us. That's a gift. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Finger. I'm gonna
So,
rip this. What are you guys smoking
We
on? Oh, sorry, go.
Me, dude. I ran. So I was just saying. Shout out to the Empire Collective. Ran into Chad, the lead grower there, and one of the coolest Chads I know besides Chad Westport, and absolutely fucking crushed it with some. I think it was ice cream cake times headband. Very tasty. Very tasty. Zooms, but I'll just get you there. It's green bud and it's gorgeous and it's tasty. This is all AI, also Sora AI. Anything you see here, plants or this stuff, AI generated.
Of course.
Those terps are fucking so AI too, man. That shit's knocking your face back.
Yeah.
Yes. All terps are AI generated. Just want to let you guys know.
That's right.
Everything's AI generated these days.
David, it's not that we're not doing it anymore, man. It's the finale, and this could be the season finale or the series finale. We'll see what you guys think, the viewers, and we'll talk with AC Infinity. But for now, this is the last episode.
Jeff, and those are just tuning in. We're not talking about this show right here, the Uncensored show. We're talking about tonight's
Raw
show,
on Twitter.
the AC Infinity Highly Educational show. We did 24 episodes. That's what our agreement was for. And the 24th episode is tonight. The last episode is tonight. We got bigger giveaways. I won't name them off. We'll save that.
Giveaway show on the net.
It's a banger, though. I'm excited for it. It's bittersweet because I could keep doing it. I love kicking it with the boys. I love all you guys in the chat. AC's always giving away great stuff, but we want to make sure it's something that doesn't become played out and boring to you guys. We want it to be something fun, something unique, and something that, keeps you wanting to come and check it out, And I think for us, it's got to be the same feeling, something that we really enjoy too. And it's got to make sense, man. But we love AC Infinity. That's why we do it. And we're always going to be, clearly we're rocking. We're rocking with the brand. We're not leaving AC Infinity. The season is just potentially over. Maybe the series is over. We don't know.
We'll see what
Either
you
way,
think.
we're going to be
We'll see what you think. You know what's not AI? This hat.
Oh, shit. Where'd you get that?
Where'd you get that?
Oh, I stole it.
What the fuck is that here,
I stole it from a slightly elderly lady who was wearing it walking down the street to the mall. But she put up a good fight. No,
where
Rob
can I
gave
buy that?
Where could they, Rob?
Nowhere. It's exclusive. It's a one of one.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of one. Did you not see the gem? Did you see the gem in the middle?
It's blue.
It's blue.
Supposed to be green.
Blue. But you know what? He's like, I know you run a green screen a lot, P. Dude, I'm gonna make yours
fuck you up,
blue.
but the blue won't.
I'm the only one with blue. Only one with blue.
Round of applause for P.
But you can get your CLTV merch at watchcltv.com.
This is true. I'm selling out a lot of stuff. The only thing I have consistently is the t-shirts available. Other than extra large. It's sold out, unfortunately. But yeah. Gang. Appreciate you, brother.
There's a hat
there will
there
be
too,
a
a different style hat.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a dad hat too because I realized I like them. AC Infinity put them out. I wore it and I'm like, dude, it's fucking nice.
Nice.
I can pick my kids up with this shit, and people don't think I'm gonna sell them dope or I'll fight them. And they're like, this guy's fucking. He's a good guy.
That's a dad right there.
That's a dad. He's a dad.
Right there. Yup.
Yeah, dude.
Yup.
That's true.
And here I am trying to grasp onto my 30s still. I'm just like, I'm gonna throw it backwards, dude, and I'm gonna be the guy that they think they can get weed from.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, in the pipeline, I see Andy asking. I'm not gonna say too much. We're working on some things with some friends. We do have some cool things we'll announce eventually once the ink is dry. But we've got so much content, man. Wait till you guys see the stuff that we filmed. Dude, you guys haven't even seen like the Seedsman series, so to speak. The stuff that we filmed with Swank just recently, getting it, dude. Those episodes
Boom.
are so
Boom.
good that you could see the episode of where we're actually finding the keeper that we're working on, the FTS Swank Genetics collab, man. Like I get excited tripping over my words even thinking about it. That was my favorite episode by far. We had 14 genetics that we checked out.
And it was
Just
such a wicked conversation that we had the whole time, talking opportunity, talking future, talking genetics, talking man, just talking
talk about it,
smack,
cuz.
dude. It was just a great conversation all around. And dude, shout out to Swank, man. Yeah, very excited. Very excited.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's that I mean between that one and the episodes that it's just in general, we talked a lot about genetics and a lot about I think things that for us are really interesting. Things that I guess for I could talk about those kind of things for years, man. So just wait for those. They're coming out soon. Chris, do you have an idea of when those are dropping? We're looking at June, maybe? No.
I want to say
May.
420 is the first episode.
420 is the first. Oh yeah, Sunday's 420.
Yeah,
Not
Is this Sunday
Yeah.
already?
It's not this Sunday, but a Sunday is
Oh, it's
420.
on a Sunday?
Yeah,
Yep.
Easter Sunday in the end of Passover. That's crazy.
Boom,
So yeah,
boom,
420 is going to be a
boom.
banger of an episode, man.
And
That's one that I'm excited about.
That
you're doing
launches
some,
the new series. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's gonna be
All
big,
right.
very big.
All right.
And you're doing some events on 420. Is it public yet or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Ink dry thing too.
Okay. What does that mean?
Ink dry thing too. I want to make sure. Wait till ink's dry.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I got you. Okay, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, expect
Expect
some.
420
I
to
know
be a
I'm gonna be
banger of a
around.
day.
Fuck, I know I'm gonna be around on 420.
Yeah.
So, yeah, expect that to happen. We'll time it out. I know there's gonna be a ton of events happening on 420.
We used to do big
Um,
streams, man. Fucking, we used to do.
I,
Remember, we had
yeah,
everybody besides Chris on. We had Duke
yeah,
Rose. We had
whole event.
fucking
Yep,
Doggo Vader.
yep.
You.
Hi again.
I again.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
dude, that was an epic
And then
show.
Chris
Yep.
didn't show up.
On the CLTV channel.
That's
Yeah.
he was hotboxing his bathroom.
You
That's
were
exactly
hotboxing.
what
Yeah,
I
I know,
was
dude. I
doing.
fucking yeah, we heard about it after. I vibed with fucking Cam though, talking about it. I was a little bit. I was like, yeah, dude, we had a crazy fucking sesh too. Chris was supposed to be there, but he's with you, motherfucker.
That was like
That's so
2021.
funny.
It was
Yeah,
so many
man.
years ago.
That
I
was
know,
so
it's been a
long
minute.
ago, and we've never let that down. I love that. Just like
Yeah, a
that
lot of
time. Do
people
you
forget.
remember, Chris? Do you
And
remember when we
GT
were
was
playing
on too, I think. GT was also on.
GT? Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Chris, you remember that time we were playing PUBG and we got that all-in-one repair kit, and you thought all it did was just repair your health? Oh God, never gonna let that down. Anyways, moving on. So I'm just
Same thing. Same thing.
Inside joke.
oh,
Yeah,
it's such
man.
an inside joke.
But we'll do
Yeah.
something, and I know, yeah, I see GT's gonna be doing something on 420. There's so many different people doing it, man. We're better off
Oh,
to get
is he?
together and do it, but it's
Fucking A.
tough. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll link. I should.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
do
hit him up.
Easter, and my kids will be with their mom for Easter, so I'm gonna be doing me.
I'll hit him up on my mobile, and I'll
Yep.
see what
Holla
he's
at your
doing.
boy. Holla at your
Yep.
boy again.
Sure. Yeah.
Green Goblin
Cool.
has been doing him. He goes live with Trey every so often over on twitch.tv/Trey Strongs 420 with a Z. But yeah, he does this thing. He's got long hair, fucking waves his hair around now, back and forth. Yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
this thing, man. Yeah.
That's my
Pretty good.
guy.
Pretty good.
Yep.
So, shout out to everybody over on Twitch and YouTube doing this. We got this giveaway. Don't forget that Chris was mentioning just a little bit ago. Absolute banger of a giveaway. It's a taste test for tonight. Make sure you guys tune in. But we were all gone from our grows just for a little bit. I rushed
Just a little
in and
bit.
like an idiot and filmed mine with bad lighting or with bad white balance. But you got anything? You guys got any gardens to show?
Nope. It's all you.
Tonight. I'm saving mine for tonight.
Okay, you're saving your shit. Okay,
Yep.
okay,
It's the
good.
finale tonight. Gee, we were like,
I got two different ones. This
you
one
put
you're
us
gonna
on.
see with bad
Yep.
lighting, and then you're gonna see a better one tonight with good lighting.
Yep. Let's see it. Let's see it,
Oh,
baby.
you want
What
to see
you
me
got?
now? Okay, all right,
Yeah,
all
let's
right,
see it.
cool. All right, cool. So,
Ooh.
You guys may know this is the FTS Bean collab right here. You guys get to see the nitty gritty of where it got started. Now these got popped and they're only fucking like 3 weeks from sprout at this point. Like, no, maybe more than that. They're a month and a half. I don't know, but simple and pimple. I started this. I should have showed. This was actually with recharge that I watered into this because they're young. Didn't want to put any food into the mix because the babe is my soil already has a little bit of food. But all of my beans germinated, which was beautiful, and it was like overnight. Put them into the propagation tent and took care of business. They were sprouted up and looking well in about 3 to 4 days after that. Took a little bit of time, but then they really exploded. So you can see here, I got a couple headbangers that are over in the right here, but I was separating the 2 different tents. These are so short and stocky, and the node stacking is crazy for this one in comparison. Looking at the parents, it's definitely leaning heavier on that frosted lemonade from what I'm seeing. So yeah, everything was looking real nice. I did have my auto white balance on in this, so everything looked great. Then over here, oh yeah, you can see that's the auto flower I've got right there is the Gorilla Cookies from Fast Buds, 420 Fast Buds. And she was just a little wee lad. And the next to her is this fucking rude boy who's being a rude girl. Got it, and it was looks like it was reverted. And it just wasn't great. This is a couple weeks later, and it's looking a lot better, but still just a little wonky, just growing out of the flower, so to speak. In comparison to right next to it, the Beast Auto. I mean, that was that tiny little thing next to it before, so it's exploded in size, and you can see it's healthy. I am having a little bit of issues with some of the clones that I got. Not all of them, just a couple of them. So primarily this one over here to the right, which is the Chem Cookies, and then that Rude Boy. And I believe both were reverted is why. Also, white balance is a little fucked here. I filmed P when we were in Vegas outside, and I did not change my white balance back because I'm dumb. So they do look a little off, but I was live yesterday. You guys could see an updated version as I was watering them with some stash blend. Over here are the dudes. These are the fellas. I put 3 headbanger dudes in one, let them bang it out. And then I put a little from the stash crew here. There's Chris. There's me all finicky and stressed out. And then there's P back over there. Those are the 3 FTS boys. And those are the ones that I found so far for sure males. Oh, and then over here, let's quick see this ending point. I'm going to keep the males and I'm going to clone them and keep those around for a little while based on the growth between all of them. So we'll see. You can see me a little finicky though. Then over here is in my V-Grow that I'm rocking is the cookies and cream. Got a little time lapse. And it was a little burnt on the leaves when I got it, so now it's bouncing out of it. It's organic soil. This has been re-amended for like 3 years now, 4 years. But yeah, she's getting big. She's growing out of it. So far, so good. Everything's doing well. I'll have a different update tonight. You guys can see some other stuff this evening. But yeah.
Looking pretty good, man. And that's a perfect example of why you should never, ever, ever judge a plant by looking at a video because the white balance could be off. You know what I mean? Like those plants look like they were a different color than they actually are. And
Yeah.
so many people make the mistake of like I have old videos where I didn't know how to do white balance, right? So I've got plants that were green, right? But the white balance is a little off. They look a little yellow, and people, you know, they're quick to judge and
Oh
leave a
yeah, I don't give a
comment
shit.
talking about how bad
Yeah.
plants look when really it's just the white balance being off. So never, ever, ever judge a plant through a video.
Yeah, well, you can if you're seeing like curling and decaying and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like how you did with that Rude Boy, you could see was ugly. There's no denying that. But it's like, yeah, it's hard to tell with the lighting there. That's why I'm gonna refilm it tonight for AC Infinity's update because it sucked dick. But yeah, the time lapse, you know, it actually works too with the Wise Cam. You can get that. You need to have an SD card in there. Waiting for AC Infinity to drop one on their own. But one with a little better quality, maybe 4K. It'd be fucking sweet. But all you gotta do is set it to intervals. You can do 15 seconds. I set mine to an hour, which might be a little much, but I did just for the sake of space. And I'm realizing the video is tiny. It was 5 megabytes for like a week worth of time lapse. So I'll do another one. But yeah, it's right in the app or on the camera, depending. But yeah,
Good job.
Nice
Looking
job,
beautiful,
man.
man.
Looking good.
Thank you, Sos. Thank you, Sos. A lot of variety and flavors, and I'm gonna be staggering stuff out. I got to set up the cultivator kit yet, and it's gonna make it so I can put the clones in and keep those in the propagation tent while vegging out the other ones that I might keep as mothers, and then put the clones into the flower instead. So that way I can just see what the bud is like, some of the characteristics before I decide which one I want to keep or kill off. Because I don't want to like grow the whole plant out and then have a bunch of clones and then decide after 6 weeks to 8 weeks, depending on the growth, if I even want to keep these clones. And now they're veg plants at this point. So I feel like it'd be easier to just kill off the mother if I want to. We'll see.
Smart. So many decisions to make. I'm in this kind of in the same predicament in regards to like just the avenues that I select. I think I've got it ironed out now, but it's taken a lot of planning and a lot of excuse me, forethought because we're growing our own things, man. We're growing our own stuff. So I want this to go 100% correct, but I also want to make sure that I choose a path that's going to allow me to retain the most of the genetics for the longest amount of time. So for the 4 that I've got growing on, I'm going to take clones. I'm going to take so many clones. I'm going to put them inside the prop tent, get them going. That's when labeling is going to be a big thing. Everyone's going to have a specific number. Every plant is going to have a specific number. Traits are going to become, a little more specific because at this point, everything's growing the same. They're the same size. They're in the same light, same environment. So yeah. And then trying to decide whether the biggest decision was whether I was going to take those clones and send them to the flower tent right away, or whether I was going to retain the clones and send the mother plant into the flower tent. And then if I liked the results, then I was going to keep the clones and vice versa. But I was kind of like, you know what? If I try to keep the clones and say something happens to them, it's a lot harder to keep them alive than it is a full grown mother plant. So I think what I'm going to do is retain the mom and send the clones to flower so that should anything happen to the clones, I've got a very healthy mom right here. Take more clones, try something again.
Same
So-
mentality, brother. Same exact mentality. Because it's like worst case condition. If I really like this, I've got the mom. I'm
I've
not
got the
tissue
mom.
culturing them yet. So then it's like, fuck it, we got this, boys. It's a great one to start with. Maybe we reverse it, or we run with some clones and try to get those out to the community. But I don't want to have a situation where we lose this amazing fucking dank one because we're
That's it.
relying on one unrooted cut. And we're like, all right, no, it's good. It's like, well, fuck. Now you got to cut it and re-veg it, and just there's so much more that goes
life-
into it versus keeping the mother.
Life gets in the way, man. That's what I'm worried
Yeah.
about too. It's like if I miss a day of watering, a clone will die. Like really, like in 24 hours, if you don't water it or have any source, it doesn't have a whole lot of time. Whereas like I could almost go like a week without watering the mom before I see some real effect. So yeah, that's the path I'm going to take, and I'm going to go from there. I had a whole,
brother.
that's it. I had a whole other path. I was gonna throw in the F4s, like and yeah, and it's just like now I'm just like 100% focused on our genetics so that I just get a good idea how they grow.
What size container do you prefer to keep a mother plant in? P?
That's a really good question. Honestly, it's gonna be a 5.
5.
I could see the appeal of going a little bit
Ontario.
smaller on like a 3, but then that removes the laziness portion that I have where it's like if I miss 3-4 days of watering, if I go on a trip for the weekend or whatever, a 3-gallon mom, of course, depending on size, is going to run out of moisture sooner than a 5. But I've seen people I've seen people keep moms nothing more than a stem and like one offshoot.
Yeah.
So they just
Just a
trim
plant
it
that's alive.
right down to
Yeah.
just yep. So there's just this, and then that'll grow, and then they'll trim that down to just one. So it's like you can, I would understand the appeal of a 3, but personally I do a 5.
Agreed.
I thought you may have been gonna say 7. Thought potentially.
Mm.
7 out of the
Mm.
question for you, 7-gallon or
Yeah, you know what? It's like I cannot see my mom being as big as my flowering plants. And like I put a flowering plant at my full train into a 7 at most. So for me, that's max size. And I don't need a mom in max size.
Yeah, I think that's where it comes down to just like having to water more. And if you could do an auto watering thing like that, that would be really where the auto watering would come into play, in my opinion. Because you're like, it's like, fuck it, I just need to keep you alive. Go and get a
Yeah.
carrot in there and 2 of them
These
even, and don't even do the full system.
these plants are already in 5s. Like, if I'm not mistaken, my plants are
Oh yeah, yeah,
already
these are all in your,
in
yeah.
5.
Because you
So it's
started
like
in ones, didn't you?
I started in 1s. I
I
went
did cups and I'm in ones now, and they're already within a week. They're already ready to go into the 5s. So they're
Yeah,
like every day they're dried out.
you and I talked about this yesterday about the advantage of starting in a 1 versus a solo cup. And
Yeah,
not so much the advantage of starting in it, but the advantage
the
of not
flexibility and
having that
freedom.
transplant. Yeah, that not having
Yeah.
to do that transplant because you showed a picture of your root systems just root bound. People don't believe root bound. Did you know people don't believe root bound is a real thing even though
I
you
think
showed the
it's like
picture?
they think root bound means it's the end of your plant, it's dead now. It's like, no, the roots are bound
They're
up
bound.
and
Yes.
they're gonna grow out. It's gonna take more time versus them already fighting for the soil and now they're fucking wrapped around. They have to work their way out. It's like their hair's tangled. This is just gravity, brother. You know what I'm
What
saying?
what are you
And I
usually
think
starting, Chris?
What do I usually start seeds in?
Yeah, yeah.
1 gallon. That's my preference.
Me too.
I didn't have 1 gallon fabric pots. I had to order some.
I usually do
I didn't have
plastic.
any. I had
Transplant
plastic
out
ones, but
easy.
they were fucking. I've had them for so long that they're like, when I touch them, they're like falling apart almost, dude. Like they're from a local nursery, and they're just like ghetto.
Hmm.
You know,
Oh, man.
you know what's crazy cool though? When we get together in person, we don't talk grow at all. At all.
I noticed
Like
that. Yeah, we
there's
don't.
zero conversation of gardening. Like unless Chris is taking us into his garden and showing us his plant at that moment,
Yeah,
there is no garden discussion whatsoever. So unless I watch your videos, which I do from time to time, it's like I'm not gonna catch up on your current or whatever, how you're growing and stuff. So it's like I didn't know you started in a 1 gallon actual Chris.
I
I
watch
had no idea.
all your guys' fucking
Yeah.
videos.
And I've started in
You're
solo
welcome, good
cups in the
man.
past. I started in those bud cups in the past. And I just get a better result in that 1 gallon. And I don't have to transplant until like around day 20. I mean, so it's sprouts some medium. 20 days later is when I really have to do that first transplant because it's got enough nutrition in that soil and it really grows up to the point where at about 20 days it's ready for transplant. It's like the perfect timing. So kind of to save a little bit on labor and not really have to worry about potentially overwatering or underwatering a solo cup. In my personal opinion, it's just a little bit easier to water a 1 gallon than a solo cup. So personal
You
preference.
No,
you
I
also you also have a
totally
plant
agree.
count, correct? Like you also have a
What's
limited
plant
plant
count?
count. So
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I'll plant 15, 20, 25 genetic. Putting them into 1 gallons doesn't make sense at that point. I'll put them in solos just because I can
I
put
had
as
I had
many
40
cramped in.
plants that I
Yep.
popped, boys. So that's why mine went into solo cups.
That's what I'm
Space
saying.
saver
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
sure. The
saying.
smaller container and different strokes for different folks, as Rob likes to say once in a while. I think I took that term from you, but yeah,
I
no, the solo
coined that.
cups,
I
there's a lot of
made that the
benefits.
original. Yeah, nobody said that before me.
It's just straight personal preference is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, well, that and again, it's like your setup and your situation. That's a prime example. I would have gone into my shitty 1 gallons, the ones that damn near are broken. Totally would have. But because I had so many, I'm like, fuck it, do this. And it was hindsight. I'm like, oh, wait, there's a wedding I'm going to. This dude I fucking know. And I went and I'm like, oh, I got a transplant. So I did it the day before I left and I kind of rushed it. Like I wasn't, I was a little sloppy with it. Normally I'm working the soil a little better, doing everything. I was like, like a factory because I have my kids and they're wilding and shit. And like, Dad, we need to wrestle. And I'm like, all right, hang on, Dad, just got to finish a little bit of this shit. And so I just rushed it, man. Had to raise these kids. And it got to
Yep.
the point where now they're doing better, obviously, but I have to transplant them again. So it's like, had I would have just gone to the 1 gallons, I'd be in the 5s now and wouldn't have to fuck around. But instead, I'm having extra work I have to do. So that's also a thought process. Is am I gonna? How many times do I want to pot up? There is like the whole mentality, like start real small, go to the next, go to the next. Like that's amazing, but you have to really be on top of it. And if you have that many plants and 2 kids, and you're doing it all yourself, whoosh, yeah, dude.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
Ah,
tough.
dude.
Yep. Yep. Tough, man. Yeah, no, I get it. I take the lazy approach, dude, and I went from a 1 to a 5. Boom, no And like now these plants are like,
Yeah, they're big.
yeah, yeah. And I'm happy for it. Shout out Stash Blend too.
It's
Keeping
a
me
good, it's a
fit.
cool crew. Cool crew.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Hell
neither
yeah,
of you guys
speaking
are
of,
going to show your stuff tonight then?
Chris,
yep.
Both of you? P2?
I don't know. Tune in and find out.
All right. He's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just cut you off. Put it on.
Chris, you were gonna say something?
I'm gonna say something about Stash Blend. One thing I wanted to actually ask the folks in the audience here. You know, we had a lot of people who have tried out Stash Blend in the past. We're looking to try to get some reviews on Amazon. This is something that uh, we've gotten some. I think we've got about 180 or something like that, but we'd love to have more on there. I'm going to post a link in the chat right now with a direct link to where you can click on that. And all you have to do really is you could leave a star review. Love to have 5 stars if you like Stash Blend. And then press submit, or you can leave a star review and enter in a little review, a little blurb about Stash Blend, your experience using it. So, would greatly appreciate it if you could leave something in there today, because yeah, we're trying to build that up a little bit more to try to get a further reach on Stash Blend. You know, we've had it coming up on 2 years now since it's been released. More and more people are trying it and seeing success in their gardens. And yeah, these are one of the things that's going to help reach us even more people. So appreciate everyone who takes takes a second here to leave a review on there.
Hell yeah,
Thank you,
man.
boys.
And it's,
Panero, Matthew, thank you, boys.
if there's something in there that you have like feedback and it's more of a 3 or a 4 star, like of course we want 5 stars. We want the best. But it's like totally open to feedback, man. Don't hit us with a 1 star and act like a dick. They'll give us a real reason. You know?
Yeah, just be honest. Be honest. That's all we ask.
Feedback is amazing for sure. We're
Mhm.
looking into stopping any of the clumping for the people who are worried about it. I was live yesterday and I was showing people I was stash baying it. And I just fucking grabbed it and I'd let it roll down my arm.
I'm hearing that it is getting better. I won't say it's fixed, but I heard that it's getting much better. So it's trial and error, right? Trial and error. It's
Don't have turn this into a whole advertisement because I know people love that. It's awesome. Like, it's like a whole fucking infomercial sometimes. Like, yeah, we love our product and we use it. That we're gonna speak on it, you know? It is what it is. But we have other people's gardens to check out as well, and I'd like to see other people's stashes. Wink, maybe you
Oh
want to
yeah,
run that team.
yeah.
We could probably do
We
that.
could
Maybe
probably do that.
We'll see.
For those that are wondering, we have a Discord. However, it is invite
Private.
only. Okay, it's invite only. What do you think, guys? I think we invite ourselves some stashers in, or what?
Let's invite them. Yeah,
Okay,
send
for
out
sure.
the
Here we go.
invites.
Boom. Oops, that was a
Alright.
double. Sorry about
Alright.
that. Second one.
Bill, we
Oh.
still don't have anything in Europe yet, but we are working on it, brother. We are working on it. Everything takes longer than we expected, and guess what? Now we have these fucking cool tariffs that just came up, so things are getting a little weirder.
But Canada and Mexico are exempt for now.
You know, I'm talking about for now, for today, we're Gucci. We're friends again.
We're friends again.
All right, so let's send it now, bud.
Show Stash. Brought to you by Stash Blend.
All right. Also, if you guys have been struggling to find good genetics, we recently did a little collab with Seedsman, and we do have Stash Blend available on their website. So if you're looking for some genetics, discount code the Stash, and you could also grab some Stash Blend directly from them. Pretty cool.
Look at that
So this is fucking
frostiness.
beautiful. What are we looking at?
Wow.
Who is this? Sorry. I'm sorry.
SWVA.
Oh yeah, SW.
Oh,
South-
okay.
Southwestern Virginia. Yeah,
Southwest
shout out.
Virginia in the house, baby. Killing it. Wow.
The stacked frost.
Yes, love to see that. Well done. Clearly a
Beautiful.
veteran.
Wow. Yeah, this
Shout out
dude's really
Craft
been about
Cannabis.
it. Or Virginia. Indoor grow dad. Hey, you need to get you a dad cap, brother. Get you a from the stash dad cap. Or get you an AC Infinity one. Get your points stacked up. Go and use them. 877
Got-
stash.
What is there?
No.
A sticker behind the plant? Is that what's there?
Yeah.
Or they just add the watermark on the picture? It looks like
Watermark. He's like, no, this is
banana
me,
purple
motherfucker.
punch.
Yep.
Looks
It's
good.
gorgeous.
Looks good. Well done. Like that stack, you got that single cola there. Very well spaced out, and it looks clean. I like clean, which is huge. Nothing worse than looking at someone with a nice flower tent, but it looks doity. It's just
Hi,
like,
dude.
ugh.
Plant looks
well played.
healthy in mid-flowering. That's always a good thing. It's nothing worse
Yeah.
than getting into mid-flowering and all of a sudden you start to see yellowing happen. It's no, everything looks good there.
That's the tough part, man. You get that far, and it's like, what are you gonna do? You can't give it time to get healthy again before you flower. You're flowering. It's eaten. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Trent.
Trent. That's my
Trent's
guy.
in the chat right now.
Trent's in the motherfucking chat. Shout out to Trent.
Good work, brother.
Tough
What
man.
is
Is that
this?
two? Two, very nice. What genetics are we looking at here, friend?
Ooh, got the ACI fans too. Good. Okay.
Cookies and black,
Black
cherry
bliss.
bliss. Nice. Way to set the
Oh,
pace here, brother.
yeah.
Great gardens, man.
Ooh,
Had to grab the Monica
Scrogged out.
Lewinsky GDP cross. I love the name of that.
Bet
Okay.
you do.
I
Yellow
bet you
sticky
do.
there. Yellow sticky there with no gnats. Nice job.
Yeah, I'm
Just
so
have it
thankful
just
I
to
don't
show
have
you.
to deal
That's
with
just to
nasty.
show you how clean it is. He's like, I know I don't have any. I just want to put this up here for evidence, motherfucker. It's good. It's good.
That's good. That's good. Motherfucker.
Good.
Good.
I had somebody, I don't know who the fuck said it. Somebody said it to me in a serious ass way. Like, and they said it like 3 times, and now I'm just like, cuh. Just been saying it feels good to say.
Retaining onto those 20s, Rob.
Yeah, dude, I'm forever young. You know?
Forever young.
I was thinking the same thing. That is the jam.
Looks like a
That
dense
is the
cola
jam.
there.
Gorgeous. What genetic is this? I'm blind spritzer? OZK spritzer.
Okay.
The spritzer is a dumper. I've seen that one firsthand. Those losers over at Skanklin Fields had that one. The smoke was so, but the extract was, it's like the flavor came out, and it was just like such a unique terp that it really woke me up to realizing that there were some genetics that are just better for extraction. Period. Like, I've overlooked some in the past that probably would have been better if I kept and just washed them.
So that's called a dumper.
A dumper.
Hmm.
Yep, a dumper. And it's not just the dumper fact, it's the fact it yielded well, but it smoked really good. It was very good rosin. The flavor of it was not like, it was what you thought could have came from the flower, but the flower just didn't have it. Weird.
That's a
So
nice
funny.
canopy
I've
right
heard
there.
people use dumper in another sense. Complimenting on somebody's dumper. She's got a nice dumper.
Yeah.
Never heard that in my life.
I don't love the sound of that when you say it. It changes the whole thought of like, girls don't dump. What is this? What a jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Who? I'm blind as shit even with my glasses. Who are we looking at? 420
Say
buds.
that, 420 buds.
Say that.
Hey.
Okay.
420 bud.
Okay. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I see some legendary people. The classics. We got Idiom. We got Thomas. We got Curly. See Wesley out here. Saul, what up? In the vibes. Hope you're doing good, man. Lucky Ducky. I see AKG over on the Twitch. Tiber of the Twitch.
Boom. Good to see you
Shout out
guys.
to everybody
man.
who pulled
Good to
up,
see you.
man. Tonight, again, it is the finale. Maybe the season finale. You guys got to let us know in the chat if you want to see more. If you want to see the show continue. Tonight, let us know. Pull up aggressively in a positive aggression. But it's the finale. AC Infinity. Highly educational. I don't want to cry, but I'm thinking I might cry tonight. So my sunglasses are going to be on.
Grab the
I will have
tissues.
sunglasses.
Have the tissues ready.
That's why I wore sunglasses.
I watch The Bachelor and Bachelorette. My wife got me into it. I can say wife now. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, you could say that publicly
What?
because you have a wife. You could say, I watched The Bachelor to the people.
But
And
the,
now
the
it's
host, the
acceptable.
host on there is always like, "Grab your tissues, folks. One's going to be an emotional one."
You're going to rub one out on this one.
That's gonna be tonight. Tonight, ACI. Grab your tissues. Have them ready.
Grab your tissues, folks. We got to have Wink mic'd up every so often. Like, grab your tissues, folks. Here comes a story.
You remember? You remember episode 1
Mhm.
where it all started? We planted those beans. We'll keep it together, though, boys. We'll keep it together. Okay. Shit, yeah.
That's good though.
That's
That's good
epic.
though.
I'm gonna smoke some more weed, though, dude.
Let's see some more pot, man. This is all AI. Also, just want to make sure you guys know this is all Sora AI. Look at what P's
Check-
got.
Look at this.
How did you get a Dutch up there, cuh?
A fucking ostrich dropped.
Brother, how did you get one, brother? Look at mine. Look at yours. Look
What?
at
They look
mine.
the same, dude.
How the fuck, dude? This is AI. That's how good the
Okay.
ChatGPT update is.
And it was an ostrich.
That's how
dude.
good the ChatGPT update is.
Yep.
It looks the same in
Looks
Canada
identical.
and
You would
here.
almost think I
Look
had
at
one.
that.
That's real. It's not an advertisement.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to roll a blunt for the very first time. I've never done it, but I've seen
First
you do.
one.
Yeah, you've never
Dude,
done it, dude. Yeah, it's
can't buy
like
these. Can't
he
buy these.
packed the cone last time, and he finished it like a bong, like 3 hits. And it was gone. He was like, "It was nothing." I was like, "Okay, Elon." Like,
Yeah.
he's like, sucks it down.
Smoking it like a
What's
cigarette.
the hype? What's the hype about it? I was like, you didn't pack it.
Yeah. Yep. I'm learning,
So I
Bo.
think that'll be that. Maybe you guys got to find out. Maybe that'll be live tonight at ACI. I know they love it when we smoke on the channel.
Oh, they're
So
all
we'll see
about that shit.
They're all about that shit. So we'll see what P wants to do, or maybe live tonight on his channel, twitch.tv/pigeons420.
Twitch tonight, baby. Let me tell you, it's amazing that this show even happened because I came down with a bad case of Verdansk right before this.
Me too.
And I thought it was going to wipe me out, but fortunately, I just powered through it, drank some fluids, and I made it. But I have a feeling I'm going to come down heavy with it tonight.
Dude, for sure. I'm gonna get some toddies to make sure that I get through the Verdansk flu. And Chris, it's free. Just want to let you know, if you want to get the flu also, it's free.
Yeah, you just got to get a little jab, dude. Maybe
You just gotta get a
3 or
little
4
jab,
after that.
and you can have it too. Okay?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
What are you guys talking about? That game?
That game. Call of Duty.
game.
As Verdansk map update, Chris. Don't pretend like you don't know.
Don't pretend.
Oh,
You know
Is that what you guys
it's
are playing
gonna-
tonight? So I'm
gonna
playing
be a
PUBG by myself tonight.
No, you're not playing PUBG by yourself. You're fucking downloading it and you're joining us.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wink will
Yeah,
play with you,
fuck
man.
yeah.
You fucked
There
up.
we go. Get some
could've been-
duos.
We could have been all over Verdansk together, making memories as a married man. But no, you're stuck in the past. So let's check out a couple more gardens and then let's pick these winners, eh? 'Cause I do-
think so.
Dude, he's not for kids. I'm a big kid now, John.
I'm a big kid now. I haven't played Verdansk yet, but this is what brought. So bring out the tissues. This is gonna get emotional, Christopher.
Break them out.
But this is the map that brought Rob and I together.
It did. Literally.
This is the one that we started playing COD together, and this is the one.
Didn't
This
really
is the
know
one
him.
that we put our war zone into it. So yeah, this one
We
has
became top buds.
from this. Yeah.
You know?
So yeah. Get your tissues, boys. We're
All
coming
right, so let's
back.
check out some more AI gardens here. Who do we got?
Who we got?
Mike?
All right, Mike.
Mike's
Just
up
Mike,
next.
real name, no gimmicks?
Real name. No gimmicks.
Ooh, nice job, Mike.
Big nuggets. We just heard from Wink. This just
Big
in.
nuggets. Okay. Looking nice. Looking nice.
Those
What
fabric pots in there looks
was
like the
just gonna say-
grassroots one. Not sure if they're the living soil fabric pots or just the regular fabric pots, but those are
Living
similar
soil.
ones I use.
You use those ones too? Why did
Yeah,
think
I
you had
use a
black
10
ones?
gallon now.
For the organic run. Yeah.
Organics, yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing now. I've got part of my grow organic and part of my grow synthetic, just because I've got all these Athena newts I got to use. And it's interesting, man, the difference in the terms of like, I forget sometimes to water my organic shit if I don't have it set up to automatic watering because I'm not feeding it. I'm just watering it. So it's like I have to have right away. I'm setting it up now for the drip irrigation because it's like I'll forget. I'm an idiot. You know,
That's fair. Yep, that's fair.
that's fair.
I would
He's like,
probably-
that's fair. Me too. You know, I
That's
get it.
At that point, I would probably go to a drip irrigation system as well. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it's fair. It's a
What
fair
we got here?
point,
What is
brother.
this?
This is craft cannabis again. Nope.
Craft bed.
Isn't it? Yeah. Swank.
Killing it.
Sorry, what was before the craft campus? I missed that part. Oh, it is. Okay, it was
Southwest
SWPA.
Virginia in the house again.
Gorgeous, dude.
Damn, look at that, man.
One of my personal favorites when I look at a good solid bud picture is the way the trichomes curl the fan leaves.
Yeah, that's
Like
sexy.
I love that part. I love that part. It's heavenly.
I've
It's
never
like
had
that.
weed that's been good that's done that. It's always been like all right, but
Oh
it's never been
yeah.
like yeah, but it's always been
Mm,
like I don't know.
mm.
So I'd love to find one that does that. So it has the aesthetic, plus it has the smoke.
Yo.
Looking on the bottom there, man. Frost rails of frost all up those leaves. Just
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well done.
Fat line skis all over it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Well
Really good
played.
work. Great shot too. Really
Well
captured
played.
a nice the life of the plant.
Well, what do you think, boys? Should we do a giveaway or what?
Let me get some shit
Yeah.
away, eh?
Hey.
Giveaway.
That's your
I'll
drum
put the
roll,
link in the
Christopher.
chat one last time. So one last
One
chance
more
to do it.
time.
If you've already
Time
entered
to
the giveaway and you got nothing to do here, then
go away. Leave.
leave
Kick
a review
stones.
on Stash Blend. I'll post that link as well. Yeah, again, we're looking for folks to take a second to leave a review on there. Trying to build up the Amazon reviews. Greatly appreciated.
That's huge. Like it like we understand it can be a pain in the butt because you have to have an account. It helps to verify like legitimate from trolls and phony reviews. So for those that really do go through the process of doing that, we really appreciate you, and it helps a ton. It helps a ton for our reach. So thank you very much for making those reviews.
Amazon links it. They're like, "Oh, you guys fuck with it? All right, we do too."
Yep.
Appreciate you guys. Definitely. We've also got it available now, like I mentioned, over on Seedsman. You can check them out. It's available with some genetics as well. Discount code the stash. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, giveaway is coming right up. We've got let's do it. Let's fucking do it, bud.
Let's do it. All right. First one up. This is going to be for the Stash Blend worldwide. Anyone in the world
all
can
over the
win
world.
this. And generating the winner here,
Mr.
Rob
Worldwide.
H.
Oh,
Rob
shit.
H.
Hey, Rob won. Let's
Congratulations.
go.
Let's go.
Rob H.
Dude.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I will
H.
email you right after this stream, and we will collect your information, shipping address, all that stuff, and then we'll get that out to you. So congrats to Rob H. Next up, we will do the Tornado Bong by Freeze Pipe, and the winner for that is Ed W. Congratulations,
Yo.
Ed W. He goes by Dro House 216 on Twitter.
Let's fucking go. Okay. I love,
That
see,
would-
put your username in that shit too, man. That helps a lot.
Yeah. That
Fuck
was
your real name. Put your
because he
username.
followed us on Twitter. That was one of the entries, and he won it through that.
Go,
My guy.
Dro.
My guy.
Hell yeah. And then the last thing is going to be the mystery box. So it's got a whole bunch of randomness in there with genetics, with some Stash Blend sunglasses. That's probably the best thing out of there, right?
Yeah.
Exclusive. And the winner is Joseph L.
Joseph.
Congratulations, Joseph
Benavides.
L.
Or L. Lenavides.
So again, I'm going to
Congratulations.
email all three of you right after this, and I will get your shipping address, shipping name, and address, and I'll get those out to you probably early next week. We'll get those shipped out to you, and yeah, enjoy. Congratulations.
Yeah, and anybody hits you up saying that you want to give away trying to charge you is full of shit. The only person you'll get hit up by is Chris, Mr. Grow It.
And we pay for the shipping.
And we pay for the shipping. There's
We pay for the
no,
shipping. You don't have to
no
pay
fraud.
anything.
Can't read anything else you guys are saying, but I fucking love you. Appreciate you guys. It's amazing. I'm officially blind.
So tonight you can catch us again live at
Catch me outside.
6:30 p.m. CST. We're gonna be live on the AC Infinity channel. Maybe we want to toss a link into their channel, maybe, or to the stream real quick. Someone will have
Good
it faster
idea.
than me.
I'll find it. I don't know.
But tune in. It's the finale of the series. So come show some support, say hello, throw a thumb, leave a comment. Come for a whole conversation. Who knows? It's gonna be a really good
If you want
time.
us to keep going, you need to let us know in the chat over there. That's where it's gonna be. Chris, motherfucker.
Beat you to it.
You're too fast, boy.
There's
Wow.
a link
Wonder
to
over
the
here.
stream
Wow.
tonight. Live in 5 hours, it says.
5 and 5, man. It's gonna be a great one. And I think it's gonna be epic in terms of giveaways. If y'all like the giveaways, pull up, of course, but the vibes are gonna be immaculate. Gonna be one for the record books. And again, if you want to see the show continue, you guys gotta let us know. Pull up tonight.
Okay, John, I'm high as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I slept good, man. I slept good.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
ripping the bong the whole time. Man.
Great sleep, fucking loaded, brother.
Yeah, yeah, I
Been
feel
day
good.
drinking.
I slept
Okay.
the whole time. I slept like throughout the whole trip. I got good, decent sleeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Friday night, we were in bed at, like, fucking 10 or 11 local time.
The worst sleeps were the fucking Airbnb, to be honest with you.
Airbnb bed sucked dick.
Ugh. But anyways,
Yeah.
stellar
Yeah.
episode today, gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be live again tonight, 6:30 p.m. CST on the ACI channel. Huge shout out to Wink running the P's and Q's.
Fucking
Wink.
A
That's
rights,
all I got.
brother.
Thanks so much.
He's pressing buttons, but he's doing the buttons well. We appreciate him for it. Much love to everybody who pulled up. Shout out to all you goats in the chat. We'll see you guys tonight, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day. Peace.
Peace.